In today's episode, we sail to Auckland's largest volcano, anchor Islington Bay, drag anchor and nearly run aground, climb 260 metres above sea level to the summit over volcanic rock. Jason had his first swim of the year, the weather turns on us, we give up on the outboard, almost walk inside the crater of the volcano, and have some problems with Christmas trees. The weather looks good for the weekend, so we're heading out from Milford Marina to Islington Bay, on the eastern side of Rangitoto, just about 5 nautical miles away from Milford. During the week, I'd taken the sail cover home to repair it, and when we brought it back, the boat was completely covered in Motutapu blossom from the overhanging trees. Motutapu is a famous native tree in New Zealand, often called the New Zealand Christmas tree, and it's known for its vibrant red flowers that bloom in early summer. A few days later, and it's totally stained. All the Motutapu blossom is stained everything. Same the whole way around the boat, so hopefully I can clean it off. Well, I've tried these two, a brush and that, and even on this tiny bit here. Staining's not coming off and it's all over my boat, so any ideas? Feeling a bit disappointed that the staining hasn't come off easily, we set sail across the Rangitoto Channel, heading south toward the tip of Rangitoto and then east towards Browns Island. We've just jibed the Browns Island to try and get into Izzy Bay on Rangitoto, but I can't point in the right direction without the head sail wanting to come onto the other side. So I think what we'll do is Jason's going to add a preventer to the main sail, and then we'll pull the head sail over to the other side and try and do wing on wing.
Alright, isn't it? So we've just set up a bit of wing on wing for some downwind sailing into Islington Bay. I took the head sail sheet out of the track and blocks mainly for upwind sailing, and I've run it down the outside of the lifeline into this block and back to the winch, and it just obviously that would work a lot better with a spinnaker pole, which we don't have on board, but that's working pretty well just to keep that head sail out as wide as it possibly can.
We only don't have the pole because we can't get it in the car.
And then on the other side we've got the main sail all the way out on a preventer just to be safe, and that's got us set up for a nice course right into Islington Bay.
So we decided to put the head sail away because we couldn't point into Izzy Bay, so we've just popped that away. Put the water on for the engine just in case, but we'll try and just sail in with the main. We've got Coast Guard and the police boat in there at the moment. I think we've arrived in Izzy Bay, so it's like very close. It's a southwesterly.
It's a GoPro, remember? You'd be close.
Southwesterly, which I don't know if it's going to be that good in Izzy Bay, but the wind doesn't seem too bad.
Looks good in here.
So we'll see how we go. We've come pretty close to the shore, but we have done all our calculations, and I think we're going to be okay at lowest tide. Probably going to go for a little walk around Rangitoto, which neither of us have done before. ago Jason bought me this solar shower for when we used to go away and sleep in the back of his truck with his trailer boat. We haven't used it yet, but we put it out when we left with the hope that it would get nice and warm, and then it fell in the steam, which did about 8 turns to go and pick it up with a fishing net. So hopefully he can have a nice shower when he gets out. Maybe I'll cable tie it to the mast.
Maybe a couple weeks ago I gave Rachel's hull a relatively good scrub. We didn't actually have the GoPro with us, so I did film it. We'll have a little dive underneath it now and see. Not looking too bad.
Oh, you think it's strong enough?
So warm. Like a warm, lovely shower.
Shame you can't stand up.
That's exactly what it is.
We're going to put it on the mast, but it's a bit windy and Jason thinks it'll be a bit cold. What, up by there you think? So we've just brought the tender in. You could probably see we ended up using the drill again because we couldn't be bothered to bring the big outboard, which now seems a bit silly. It's not even a big outboard, it's 2. So yeah, we'll just drag it up there and tie it to the tree and hope it doesn't flip.
We've just landed at Yankee Wharf, which is basically a barge boat ramp here in Islington Bay. So looks like we're in for an hour 30-minute trek to the Rangitoto summit. So we'll be able to do it probably in 45 minutes.
It's quite late now though, isn't
So we'll
it?
have a look. It's 5:15. I reckon we'll be there by 6.
So it's a bit cooler too.
Lava rock from the volcano that is Rangitoto, one of our newest islands in the Hauraki Gulf, or the newest island in the Hauraki Gulf, because it literally came out of the ocean one day.
So it's an active volcano?
No, not active. Oh. And can't remember when it came out of the ocean, so we'll look that one up. I won't try and guess that date. But Motutapu was obviously here when that happened. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the world's largest Motutapu forest.
Ah, and it joins by a bridge onto Motutapu as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My nemesis, Motutapu flowers.
It's underneath, but they laid gravel. You can't make a road out of it.
No. So that's a volcanic rock.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. And that's just gravel on the top of it. And that's more of it. I tried out the manual tracking on Navionics to check if our anchor had dragged and completely forgot to switch it off for our walk.
There's the summit. We've got a wee way to go.
Walk for half an hour, it reckons 45 minutes to the summit, so making some good time I think.
Yeah, it's the summit all the way up on the boardwalk. even though it's late afternoon, because the sun's gone over to the west. It's lighting up all these islands really nicely. So we're looking at Islington Bay, where the boats are anchored, with Motutapu at the background and Waiheke a little bit further, and the Coromandel Peninsula, if you can see that. And then you can see Gardiner's Gap, where the water starts again on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Motutapu, obviously, with Rakino in the background and the noises.
It's a looks like a old bunker, I think. I think that might be Terry, then Gulf Harbour. What else have we got? The lighthouse. The lighting might be quite poor, but you can just about see the city and the bridge, and then you just continue walking. There's Brown's Island. Ooh, creepy. We got up there in probably hour and a quarter, you reckon?
Yep, a little bit less.
And it said it would take an hour and a half. And then we're nearly back at the boat ramp, and I'd say 45 minutes.
It's been 42 minutes at the moment. Another few minutes and we'll be there.
I wouldn't say it was a particularly hard walk. It's not like super easy. We're not particularly fit or unfit. It's nice doing it in the evening because it was really cool. Yeah, I mean it's a steady incline, but then some steps at the end, so you probably need to be reasonably fit. Only downfall of doing it in the evening was that the light wasn't very good over the city, so you couldn't really see the cityscape or the bridge. But yeah, pretty cool, easy walk really.
Don't worry about our boat going anywhere.
No, I didn't see another soul. After sliding the whole way down the boat ramp on the slime, we head back to Naroto for some dinner and a well-deserved rest. We could only leave Milford Marina at 1 o'clock yesterday, which means that we can't get back in until 2 o'clock today. Very close to the shore, aren't we?
Yeah, so the winds swung around southwest to the northerly, which we anticipated, and now we're facing our stern to the shoreline, but we anchored ourselves accordingly, and it's really nice actually. But the northerly should build throughout the morning, looking like around midday it could be up to 13, gusting 18. But we'll be already on our way back to Milford by then. Heading up the Rangitoto channel, sailing upwind, which should be good. We should get good boat speed and make good time. But this is the second time we've anchored in this location in Islington Bay. We don't keep secrets. We're just next to the Coast Guard mooring, and we're really far in. But this is actually quite a deep little bay. But it's our spot, so don't come here. But no, I feel very comfortable being this close to shore. We have 2.5 metres of water showing on the depth sounder, so even if we take a metre off that for our draft, we've still got 1.5 metres below us, and it's pretty much low tide, I think, at the moment. So yeah, it's good.
But when we were sailing over yesterday, the forecast suddenly changed for Easy Bay for tomorrow, and it was forecasting up to 28, wasn't it? Which we were a bit nervous about, but it seems to have calmed a little bit, and hopefully we'll be round in the Rangi Channel rather than here, which looks a bit calmer as well. So like Jason said, it's not looking bad. So we'll have breakfast and then we'll leave after that.
Because Islington Bay is known for its mud, little strategy of mine, we'd like to pull a fair bit of anchor chain up off the seafloor, and it kind of self-cleans. You know, we'll wait for a little while it's doing that. Keep an eye on things, make sure we don't drag, but so we'll do that. And the other reason is we've just upgraded the chain. It's still 8mm chain, but we've gone from a length of 8 metres of chain to 14 metres of chain, because we were a bit light on that. Did have some dragging issues over in Territory Mountain.
So just quickly moved over to another bay in Izzy Bay, because we pulled up a bit of our anchor in readiness to leave in an hour or so and to clean the mud off of it. But all of a sudden the wind picked up a bit more than we were anticipating, didn't it? And the boat all of a sudden swung round, and we realised we were a lot closer to the land than we thought we were, or than we were. So we've moved over here. We've got it on, it's kind of tracking on Navionics. Learnt this new trick, and then we'll just watch the depth sounder as we swing round. Lowest we've seen is 2.4 at the moment. It's only just gone low tide, so we'll keep checking that. Jason's off for a swim. It's definitely clouding over and the weather is noticeably changed.
Ham and cheese brioche buns for early lunch.
Thank you.
How you doing?
It's so horrible! Tomorrow is the first day of summer here in New Zealand, and it's starting off in typical New Zealand summer weather. It is horrid.
We're just doing a bit of match racing with America's Cup boat that takes the tourists out.
Come in hot. It's not really healing very much here. Oh, 2.6 not for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Do you think you're happy to go now? 4 more minutes. Hey Chloe, it's Rachel from Milford Marina. Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Oh, good. Hey, could you open the bridge for us to come in, please?
We've just been waiting for the correct amount of tide to come in so we can get into Milford Marina. And we got here a bit early, so we tied up to the mooring. And it's quite choppy. The technique is that we just thread a relatively short dock line through the mooring line, and then when we need to let it go, we just let one end go and it'll just pull out. Super easy, let one end go. Pull that back on board. Yep.
Another successful sail on my little boat and a small adventure to remember. Thanks so much for following along, and if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe.